All right, so let's get into the Gua Sha. This is a routine that I use daily. As a general rule of thumb, you should repeat each movement 9 times on either side of the face. Some redness may appear while doing the routine, but you should never use enough pressure on the face to bring up petechia, which is the more like dark and grainy redness that you might have seen from cupping on the body. So I'm going to start by applying oil to my neck. I'm using the Soothe formula right now. Just a little bit, I always have trouble. Okay, so you want to pat it onto the neck. And you can also pat it onto the rest of the face. Be sure not to rub it in because we don't want it to be absorbed as fast into the skin. So using the long end of the Gua Sha tool, I'll start with upward movements on the neck. This goes over the stomach and large intestine channels. It can help with sore throat. It helps to drain lymph, and it also tightens the skin around the neck. You can switch to the U side of the tool in the center of the neck, but avoid putting any pressure on the windpipe or the thyroid. So now I'm going to apply a little bit more oil to my face with the patting motion. And start by using the U side of the tool, and you can just hug the jawline and move all the way up to the ear. This goes over stomach 5, which is the masseter. It goes over Sanjiao 17, and it's really good for easing TMJ. It's also good for sagging around the jawline. I continue using the U side of the tool and dragging it over the chin and kind of gliding up over the marionette lines like this from the center. If you prefer, you can combine these 2 strokes and start in the center and then just go all the way up. But I kind of like separating them. Okay, so next I like to Gua Sha my lips. This is great for lines that have formed due to smoking or lip puckering. I like to do small upward movements on the lower lip, and then I go downwards when I get to the upper lip. So this goes over Rin 24 and D26 and also stomach 4. It can help with facial puffiness, facial twitching, deviation of the mouth, and D26 can help with mental acuity. So next I like to glide over the cheeks upwards towards the ear with the flat side of the tool, like so. This will go over stomach 3 right here, stomach 7, and SI 18. This helps a lot with jaw tension. You can also hug the cheekbone using the U side of the Gua Sha tool and glide upwards to the hairline. Really get in here, and stomach 7. This will also help with sinus pressure. Next I take the smaller edge of the tool and I like to go onto LI 20, the area of the nasolabial groove, and I do just short flicking motions. This can help open up the nasal passages, so it's great for a runny or stuffy nose. And I just kind of do short strokes like this. You could also do it where you kind of like combine it with stomach 3 to really like get into that sinus area. Next I go around the eyes above the cheekbone and I stimulate stomach 1 and 2 all the way up to the gallbladder 1 and into the hairline. This can help with under eye puffiness and crow's feet. Then I move to the eyebrows with the U side of the Gua Sha tool. You can get into UB1, which is right there, and UB2. You don't have to use a lot of pressure, but go all the way up around like stomach 8 right here. This is great for headaches and tension behind the eyes. Next, I take the short, flat side and I move up from the eyebrow with short flicks, working out from the center, like so. After that, you can lift from the eyebrow up into the hairline. I don't do this like a lot of times because we're gonna do a similar motion pretty soon. But this goes over gallbladder 14 and gallbladder 16. It can help with sinus headaches and forehead tension, as well as reduce the appearance of forehead lines. So then I use the pointy side at the bridge of the nose and I do quick upward motions like this on the frown lines. You can also go back and forth with an erasing motion on those frown lines horizontally. This also goes over yin tong, which is in the center of the forehead, and that's a very calming point. So working horizontal, you kind of, with any wrinkle, basically, you want to work against the wrinkle, the direction of the wrinkle. So next I use the tool vertically over the forehead to go over the horizontal forehead lines. So I kind of will go like this and really try to get into the hairline. And then you can go outwards from the center up into the hairline. I just do like pretty broad, smooth strokes. If there's a lot of jaw tension, you can even go into the hairline and get into the temporalis muscle right in here. I like to do kind of like the eraser motion. Anywhere there's tension, you can just get in there. So yeah, that's pretty much the routine that I use. I hope you enjoyed this demo. Please leave me any questions or feedback in the comments. And be sure to check out the Rose Geranium skincare products. They are great. Thank you.